everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Scott and this is Grassroots NASCAR Racing. Today I wanted to show you something a little different. Working with this Kyle Petty Mello yellow car, and I'm trying to figure out the history of it. So I'm going to present to you a little bit of evidence of what I've found so far and the direction that I'm going with this. So you obviously know a little bit by the title, the description of this video, but what I'm finding is this car might be the car that Kyle used at the 1992 tire test at Indianapolis. It was the first time stock cars had ever been on the track. And I'm really curious if this is the car, because I've gone through a lot of photos from 1992 and just been trying to compare things here and there. And what I'm finding is a lot of it lines up with this car specifically. So there is one or two things that don't, and I'll explain that in a minute. But what I'm going to show you is some photographic evidence from the car from 1992 and this car, and we're going to compare things. But I haven't finished my investigation yet. Still digging into some things, still going through some stuff. So hopefully I'll discover more later, but I wanted to show you guys what I found so far and see what you guys think. So, and also if you guys have anything that you don't see here, any photos that you may know of from that tire test or anything like that, let me know. Send those to me. My email is in the description of the video below. But let me know what you think. Let me know if this is adding up to you, if it seems plausible. I don't know, but let's dig into what I found so far. Hey everybody, do me a favor real quick before we dig into this video. Hit that subscribe button down in the corner. It'll really help me out, grows the channel, and it's free. Thank you. Okay, so let's dig through some of the evidence here. We're going to start on the windshield. Let's look at this. Now, if you look at the windshield on this car, we have the two tabs on the side, one, two, one in the middle, and then the straps coming down. And if you notice, these straps have like this extra bend in the middle where it kind of goes up. Look at the photo of the car from 1992. You can see in this photo, same tabs, same spots, and the window strips are the same on the windshield. And also, if you notice on this car, oops, notice the Winston Cup sticker here. See how it goes onto the NACA a little bit? That part right there. I've looked through a lot of other photos, all of them that I can find from 1992, and I can't find any where the sticker overlaps onto this duct, except what you see right here. It's hard to tell because I haven't found a very good picture of it yet, but you can see it looks like the same thing. The Winston Cup sticker goes up onto that NACA duct. Now if we go back here to this window, notice the two vents here. And as you can see from the photo here, same two holes. So that lines up as well. So those are a couple things that are lining up. Also, notice the grills on this car. Now they all line up almost perfectly with this Indianapolis test car. Notice the grills all the way across the front here. You have these two smaller ones down low. But notice like on the corner here. So you have these three fingers, 1, 2, 3. And then the way that this curves in like that, and then it comes down, it dips down low, and then it curves back up to meet this one. And you can see that in the photo here. You see those same three fingers, you see the curve, and then you see it dip down low, and they all match up. So I don't know, there's a lot of things that are adding up like that that are kind of making me think that this might be it. Also, if we come around here to the other side, the shape of this, see that right there? That's where your oil tank is, underneath there, and then it has like this little hat on top. You can look in here through the side and see that hat sticking up. It's kind of hard to see with the reflection in here. But if you look at this picture here, you can see that same exact design through the side window of that car. Now I know that this side window is a little different. This might have been changed at some point, who knows. I did find this other picture that you can see here. This is from Pocono with the same grills as this car. So I don't know if it would make sense that the Pocono car would possibly run at Indy as well. They're both very flat, very big tracks, so it could have been the same car. Now I'm trying to find more pictures from that Pocono race. I haven't looked up the race yet on YouTube. That's going to be one of my next steps to do, so I'm going to do that pretty soon. There's a lot more digging, like I said, that I need to do, but I just wanted to show you guys the early evidence, see what you guys think. I know a lot of you guys like to dig around and find stuff like this, so you know, if you can hunt too, that would be great. I did want to show you one other thing that I found the other day. So I wanted to, this thing has Hoosiers on it right now that they just don't look right. Like they make the wheel arches look too big to me. So I wanted to put a more modern, a newer tire on there and see what it looked like. So if you look at the back here, I did put a different wheel on the back. This is a newer one. It's a little low on air right now. That's the one that was on there. And those are actual Sabco wheels, which is kind of cool. Let me drop that down, see if I can show you. So it has a date right there of 1/92. And then right there it says Sabco 42, which is pretty cool. But this is chassis 015. So you can see on the panel here, 015. But for some reason they did not put a chassis plate on the bar back here like they normally would. So there was always a little question in my mind, you know, is this really chassis 015? Everything looks good the way it should be. I don't really have a doubt, but there's always that little lingering thing. Well, when I took this off, there is the battery panel right there that covers the battery. And then there's also this little panel right here. And you can take that off, and that's where you would slide in the weights and stuff into the frame rails. And you can see in this picture right here, I had taken it off, and at the bottom of the plate, look at that right there, 015. So that is cool. That's kind of a confirmation. I'm starting to find things that definitely confirm this is Sabco chassis 015, which is really cool to me. I'm excited to find that. I am going to be doing a deep dive video here pretty soon where we're going to dig into this car. I'm going to take some things apart and really dig in and see if we can find any more stuff like that, any marked pieces, anything like that that tries to confirm the history of this car. So I'll be doing that probably in the next couple weeks. But what do you guys think? Could this be the car that ran at Indianapolis? A lot of those little things are kind of adding up. Now, this car did get dropped down to show car status at some point. And I've talked to one of the former team members, and he couldn't remember why. He thought maybe there was like a crash and it messed up the rear of the car. And that's when they dropped it to show car status. Now this car does have, I did notice, I'll show you over here. Inside here, pop that up. This panel in the back, right here, you can see damage right there. So you can see where the metal is bent. So maybe at one time, after the tire test, after something like that, this car had an accident and crushed the rear end. And it got rebuilt for show car purposes. But the reason I'm saying this is because if you look at the pictures from the Indy test car, the fuel filler is different. It's a larger silver piece, and it looks like maybe 4 bolts or something. Whereas this is kind of just more of a, you know, smaller circular. So that's a little different than the Indy test car. But I'm wondering if that is just because there was damage later on and they rebuilt the back end here. But all of this stuff, like that, the window, the front, if those things all, you know, the front's still original. So it could be, who knows? Let me know what you guys think. If you guys want to be detectives and do any work like that and you find anything, let me know, but I'll keep digging and I will let you know what I find. But I just wanted to come today and just share my thoughts, let you guys know what I was thinking. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Hello everybody, welcome back to Grassroots NASCAR Racing. My name is Scott. That's not right. My name is Scott, but